Welcome to That's Good Sports. I'm Brandon Perna, and right now I am battling Mike Evans in the Mile High Report media bracket. I'm asking for your vote. I am kindly asking for your vote. So if you go to milehighreport.com, milehighreport.com, or you can click the link in the description here, click cast your vote. And the only way you can actually cast your vote on the site is by selecting my name and then hitting done. This election is rigged in my favor, so just abide by the rules and select my name. Now here's the crazy thing. Last year, in the second round, exactly a year ago, I faced Mike Evans and I destroyed him. I beat the piss out of him. And this is a guy, Mike Evans, who carries gallons of piss everywhere he goes, so it was disgusting. So instead of making an entirely new video this year, I'm just going to replay what I did to beat Mike Evans last year, because the campaign was strong against him. Did Mike Evans have a fan who made him a Lego portrait? I don't think Mike Evans does, because he's on the radio, so you don't even know what his face fucking looks like. So without further ado, here's most of last year's campaign against Mike Evans, and stay tuned to the end of this video because I have a special shout out today. So
this is not about who is actually better. It's about who you like getting your Broncos info from the most. And let's face it, Mike Kliss, Mike Evans, or any other Mike out there cannot say fuck and cannot make numerous dick jokes when they talk about the Broncos and the NFL. I can. I will, and together, we can show the world once and for all, football news does not need to be boring and serious. Now, let me tell you why you should vote for me, Brandon Perna, instead of Mike Evans. First, Evans gets paid good money to do this. I make enough money to buy my wife pizza for dinner once a week. This means the only reason I'm here talking about the Broncos and the NFL every week is because of passion. Do you think if Mike or any other person on that bracket were getting paid in peanuts, they'd be there for you every week? The answer is no. Fuck no, to be specific. Mike is a real radio professional, and he plays the part of devil's advocate with Mark Schlereth every weekday morning very well. They have to talk for 3 hours, and it takes real skill to do that shit. However, I despise the fact that sports media members have to take a stance they know is bullshit in order to fake a debated conversation. That's why you will never see me do that on my show, because I am my own boss, and all the success I do not achieve is because I will vow to remain set in my ways, because above all else, I believe in delivering you no bullshit football news. A vote for me is a vote for no more bullshit! Well, except all the fake bullshit I make up in order to set up a joke. But you know it's a joke, that's the difference. I live and die with you every day on the internet. Everyone else in this tournament is on TV, or the radio, or the newspaper, because they used to be a pro athlete, or they got a degree in journalism. Well, I got a degree in writing shitty jokes while making terrible YouTube videos in Los Angeles, and I came back to Denver to take over the motherfucking city with slightly less bad YouTube videos about the Broncos. So ask yourself, do you want to vote for the man who embraces the internet, or the dinosaurs who we are slowly watching become extinct in traditional media? Do you want to vote for the guy who has the balls to say fuck you Tom Brady and retweet your fuck you Tom Brady tweets? Or do you want to vote for the other guys and girls who are too scared to use curse words because they might get fired? I know what kind of America I want to live in, and it's the one where I'm in charge. Oh. This contest doesn't give me any power or more credibility. There's nothing even in my ear. Well, I still want to win, and my campaign slogan is, I am kicking and screaming. I am kicking and screaming! USA! USA! I've got your back, Broncos country. And I also want to take this time to thank my sponsor, CW Hemp.
there's no sponsor today, as the last video may have started to say, but I do have a big shout out though today, and it is for Asthmatic Mania, who hit me up on Twitter. He's already a Patreon supporter. He was donating $20 a month, and he upped his donation to $30 a month to get a special shout out for his cat. And you may know I own cats. Well, my wife does. As this picture would suggest, I am a cat owner. And so he wanted a shout out for his cat here on the show, and to do that, he gave me more money. So Asthmatic Mania, here's your shout out. Asthmatic Mania took in an orphan cat who was named Oliver. He cleaned him, took care of him. The cat lived in a metal shop before, and his fur and his lungs were filled with metal dust. As Asthmatic Mania put it, it was like Oliver's life was a Disney movie. Except for after he nursed him back to health, his cat, Oliver, got feline leukemia, passed away shortly after a year of him taking care of him. So, Asthmatic Mania, here's to Oliver, and may he be living well in the great beyond. I thank you for sharing your story. I am not a fan of cats or dogs. I don't want any pets, but I respect people who own animals and take great care of them, as I try to do with the cats that I hate here at home. I give them more love than I have ever given to anything I hate. So thank you, Asthmatic Mania. Thank you for support on Patreon. Please go and vote today. Hopefully next week I face somebody I haven't faced before, and I promise I'll try to get a little more creative next week. I'm busy. I've got a bunch of shit I'm trying to do today.